Hello and welcome in the first video in the series on how to make sure your contents insurance claim gets paid. Just imagine the following scenario. You're coming home to a picture like this. Clothes strewn everywhere, things ripped out of the shelves, the wardrobe's cleared out. It's a total mess. Your home has been burgled and vandalized, lots of things have been stolen, but adding to the distress of having your privacy invaded, your personal effects stolen or ruined, you soon find out that your insurance claim has been rejected by the insurance company. What a disaster! But it doesn't have to come to this, because all you need to do are three simple things to prepare yourself. Record, calculate, and update. Let me show you what I mean by these three things. So in this video we start with the record bit. And it's very simple. You use your digital camera. If you don't have one, borrow one from a family member or a neighbor or a friend. But I would think that nearly everyone has one of these little machines. And go through your house, go through every room and take photos of your furniture, your appliances, and that includes all of the small appliances like little fans, hair dryers, electric shavers, little radios, the whole lot. Your entertainment systems, and that is not only the one big one in the lounge, but maybe some smaller ones that the children might have. All your sport and recreational equipment, including bikes and kayaks, saddles if you're riding, those kind of things. All your outdoor furniture. Any tools you have in your garage or shed, including mowers, ride-on mowers, all those wonderful toys. Your technical equipment like computers, laptops, phones, MP3 players, iPads, the lot. All your clothes. You'll be surprised how much value is hidden in your clothes. So open up the drawers, the wardrobe, possibly lay out the better pieces, take photos of everything. Ladies, include all your toiletries and cosmetics. Yes, you'll be surprised how much money is locked up in those. Well, actually you won't be, because you're paying for it and you know, but maybe the man in your life will be quite surprised when he finds out how much value is in those. Include your DVDs, any CDs you might have, books, possible collectible items, and basically leave nothing out. Now once you've done that, move on to any jewelry and valuables you have and spread them out nicely and take photos, probably a little bit better than what we see here on that picture. You might want to actually take individual shots. And if there's any individual jewelry item that's worth over $2,000, I suggest getting a valuation done on that from time to time. We're talking maybe every 2 or 3 years, because you'll be quite surprised how much these pieces can increase in value. And in another video I will tell you an incredible story on how a wedding ring increased from $30,000 to over $100,000, and how that impacted on the contents insurance of a client. But let's get on with this. What you now do is you transfer the pictures from the camera and save it to your computer, and then put it onto a recordable CD like in the picture. You burn them onto that, or transfer to a small USB stick, or another name for that is flash drive. Now comes the most important part. Do not keep this CD or the flash drive at home, because just picture this: if your house has been burned down, it's no use having all this evidence having burned as well. So you need to keep it in a different location. So you could take it to your workplace, maybe ask a relative to store it for you. But that's not such a safe option, because you never know what they do with it, and whether they might get distracted and lose it, or they can't remember where it is when the time comes that you need to urgently use it. I tell you, the best option is give it to your financial advisor or insurance broker to keep it on your file, because chances are, if you do have a contents claim, he or she will be the person you call for the claim. And then he's got all the records, and he can forward this to the insurance company and deal with it on your behalf. Now with these photos you have undeniable proof of what you owned, because one of the biggest problems with contents insurance claims is that you can't find, or you never bothered to keep, the receipts for all your goods. And how can you prove what you owned if you don't have any record? This definitely puts you on the good side of the insurance companies, because they can see, number one, you made an effort and you went to great lengths to actually record these things, and number two, it is pretty obvious, it's your house and these are the things that you've used every day. So that is the first step, and probably the most important one to do. And so let's move on to video number 2 to look at the next step. If I can ask you just to spend a brief moment on the next slide to read the disclaimer notice, and then I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.